Alright, hey everybody, welcome back. This is SatisfactorySaga, and the last episode, we actually had a game crash right here. Caught us back up, went ahead and got us set up, and as you just heard, we lost power. So, yep, got to put some more leaves in the have any should be over here and get back to it. Yep. So we are now set up making basic wire, basic concrete, and iron rods. The next thing I want to do is set up another setup like this to actually make iron plates as well on this next node up here. So, need another miner. Do have this bad boy up right here, and run a couple here, one all the way down here. That there. Now, once again, in this playthrough, it's going to be all completely temporary. We're just trying to get some products coming through here. And, things are just a hair bit different. Like I said, we did have a game crash on the last episode. Pretty sure we're pretty close to exactly where we were, but not exactly sure. So now we need to set this up to make iron, and then this is going to be making plates, and then we need to hook it up to power. And that's probably got me maxed out, right? There's leaves in both of these. It's alright, I'm gonna have to I'll start here. I think I got just enough to maybe get it up and running. Actually, let's underclock these. Oh, I can't right now. So, we don't actually have enough power to run a setup. See if I got enough to get this smelter go. No. Actually, for now, let's just get rid of the limestone setup here and take the power off of that. Limestone's not as big of a deal. Would much rather have iron production going here. See if it can handle that. Yes. So So we're just at the fringe there. Access I'm at 39 and it can make 40. So this is the most we can do with our power system. We still have yet to make to get any extra burners, and that's okay. Let this run a little bit. Burn this wire. So I did make a good bit of stuff while I was off here to things rolling a little bit. So let's see what we can do. And unlock this next one here. Yes, we can. That's and that brings us. Oop, oh, delete it.
Congratulations. You have
Our
unlocked building
rocket
space elevator.
shuttle.
Building biomass burner. Heart biomass. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and, as such, initiating project assembly. Good luck.
All right. So we need tons of leaves. Clear this area some more. So first thing we're going to be doing just as soon as possible is trying to get full power unlocked, because that is the first power source that is automated, and definite game changer in this game to have automated power. That is going to be one thing we're going to struggle with the whole entire time. Basically always constantly pushing the limits of our power system. Like to get 1,000 where I can stock all of them up. Disintegrate this whole entire area. This will eventually turn into a giant factory here anyway, so at some point this will all be concrete. Okay, we can't anymore. We are full. Let's go load this, get everything back up and running. So yeah, until we actually get our power system automated, we're not going to be doing too well. We're going to be literally running around grabbing leaves just about all the time. But as we go, so here we got base building, going to be our first. Then we get splitters, our MAM to start doing research. This is a mod here, elevators, it's quite handy. Chainsaws to clear faster, jump pads, jelly pads to land in. Awesome sink to start getting coupons. Color cartridges to paint stuff, customizer in the awesome shop. and Mark II logistics, so 120 per minute on the belt. But in order to get to our power system, I do believe we need to get phase 1 of the space elevator. I think it's phase 1 unlocked. So really and truly, that's going to be our big milestone, and in order to do that, we need the space elevator. And this thing is huge, to say the least. But here, see how big that thing is. So, and then we got to feed it with more parts and everything. So, we're going to be grabbing leaves for a little while. Now, there is advanced stuff that you can turn on in the settings to have no build cost and no power needed and God mode and all the such, which I'll admit I play sometimes, but we're not going to be doing that on this playthrough. It's been a minute since I've actually played the game as intended. I kind of did at the first I think all the way up to update 4 I played like that. And it's every update we'd have to restart and do this all over and over and over again, and for a while I kind of got tired of restarting. Didn't really have to for some of the updates. I think update 6 you kind of almost had to. It was a kind of game-breaking update. But this time around we're going back to the original, and I'll show you just how I get this game going. And like I said, I haven't done it the hard way in a while, as intended, but quite ready to do so, and I'm sure glad that you're coming along with me to have some fun. And hopefully you can get some beneficial things out of this as well for you, for your playthrough. This game is out on Epic Games and Steam as well now. It originally started out on Epic Games, and glad to see that it did finally move to Steam. I know there's a lot of people that play it with Steam, and quite all right. So we got everything, the basics, except for that they're up and running. In order to get limestone up and running, I need to put down a biomass burner. So we're going to set another biomass burner right here. It's around so I can get to it. Right there. That there. Stick some leaves in it and hook it up. And no, we're full there, and we're full there. So yeah, we'll stick it to there, and then we'll also carry that line back to where we can get limestone back up and running. So the one nice thing, if I do remember right, these here do 20. I do believe this one does more. This one does 30, correct. So gives us a nice little boost. That should allow us everything to keep rocking and rolling. So now we've got absolute basics of parts already automated and running, and I gotta jump. So yeah, so, great. So plates, making rods, making concrete. We need to get this logistics opened up to where we can get splitters and mergers, and that'll help us with our power system as well, because then this one miner consuming the power can actually feed more than just one, and actually really crank up our production here. So probably going to be the next push, which is going to be this logistics, and we have enough for it already, so let's get that.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Okay, so that was logistics. That gave us our conveyor splitters and mergers and conveyor lifts, and this actually shows us our productivity display as well, as you can see, which I'll show you in just a second. And the next milestone we're going to be pushing towards is probably base building. We'll go ahead and get that kind of laid out. That's going to be and then we'll probably have to delete everything again, and I'll go ahead and put a nice flat platform here and start bringing everything into a centralized location, streamlining everything. I do not like building like spaghetti, but it's just kind of has to at the beginning. Just really no other choice. But just run around, keep collecting parts, keep picking up leaves. We will have to venture out eventually. We're definitely going to empty this area of plant matter. Just I don't mind anyways, because like I said, this will end up being a giant concrete brick. I particularly try to leave the plants and stuff like that in this game as much as possible, because this game is absolutely outstanding as far as the look and everything. But at this point in the game, it's just inevitable. Drop some of this stuff off, clear out some room here. Actually can probably start getting rid of some of these raw ores, because just don't really need them. As you can tell, look at this. I mean, what a beautiful game. And I don't even have my settings cranked or anything. I don't even think they're on high. I think I'm actually playing on like a medium, due to my system. But this game is definitely worth it for the visuals. It's got such a nice... Oh, here he comes back. Just love that thing. So, yeah, we're going to be getting dark. Game doesn't get horribly dark, but definitely...
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
we're just going to be constant. And in this playthrough, there will be some stuff like running around collecting plant matters and such like that and everything that I won't bore you with. You know, there's absolutely no sense in all that. Kind of after you've seen it once, you kind of seen it, but this whole space around here will be eventually kind of all the plant matter taken out before long, so we'll definitely have to need to go ahead and move to a different area to start collecting plant matter fairly soon, to be honest. So, but for the time being, just constantly keep picking it up. So, the beginning of the game, this is pretty much what you do. Just get your basic materials set up, and let it start rocking and rolling, making you parts. It's definitely slower than handcrafting the machines are, but considering you can do that multiple times at once instead of sitting here at this thing here, because a craft bench. So aggravating. But we haven't got anything new. We still just got portable miners and our little Xeno Zapper here that we can build for equipment. There's all kinds of jetpacks and all kinds of fun goodies. I won't completely spoil it for you right now. But we are unlocking base building. We're going to watch this launch this time.
Reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
Awesome. Off they go. And this is just gorgeous. Like a Saturn here and everything. It's somebody was saying about there's actually things you can see on that moon if you zoom in on it. Might do that one day. And not today. Got more pressing matters. So now that we got base building, let's open this up and let's look at our foundations here. So these are our basic foundations. We'll be able to, in the future, there's concrete, there's asphalt, there's coated concrete, and grip metal, and quite a bit of different textures you can do. And the dreaded no power sound. Oh, I mean, this bad boy, isn't it? Yep, I forgot that I need this one running too. So, constantly feeding. I'm gonna let that run for just a little bit longer. Oh, you were fast. But we're gonna start off building some concrete foundations, and I particularly like to kind of start off with these 2-meter foundations because kind of gives me, I can take them away and put 1 meter on the top and 1 meter on the bottom to have different looks and stuff like that. Just kind of good for your increments. So start this out to get everything really locked in. This game has what they call a world grid, so you can hold it, control, and this will lock to a world grid. And we are definitely going to do that. So got default build mode and a zoop build mode and a vertical build mode. So default build mode, you just build one. It just builds one at a time. Zoop build mode allows you to build multiple at a time. You can actually drag them out. So that's the way I usually play. Just down where it was, yeah, right here. So lock that there. and then drag it out, and we're gonna zoop them out. We're not gonna go crazy. That gives us our first platform. So for now, we're just gonna keep all this up and running. And about 5 that way, 5, and this will allow us to be right up underneath this miner. And that's usually how I start this area. So gives us some room to run underneath and everything. Over time, this will become the floor of the main factory. That gives us a little bit of room to sneak things down and under logistically, and power and whatever we feel at the time. And then this will be another tier up here, and all this will eventually get nice and encased and be all clean and tidy. But like I said, once again, not right now. We are still just in the basic mode, and got to build up a ton of these base products just to even kind of get started here. Because at some point we're going to have to get rid of every bit of this all over again, and lay this whole area out with the concrete flooring. That way everything's on a nice level, even plane, and not so much up and downs, and makes it all nice and uniform. And once you get the concrete floors down and stuff like that, everything starts kind of locking into grid patterns and stuff like that, and it makes laying out and doing systems really nice and easy. We will be doing a lot of manifold systems here. I'm not really much of a balance system builder. I like just the overflow method of just the first machine fills up and then it falls over to the next machine in this build. I don't kind of mind stuff just kind of being in the background and waiting for things while it's doing it. A balanced system, you know, is kind of nice. The fact that it equally distributes all the products to each machine, but I just feel that it's usually unnecessary. I'd just rather it fill up as much as it can and just overflow to the next machine, and it might take a while to actually get everything started. But you know, I'm okay with that. So yeah, and as you can see, they eat some leaves. So that'll be the kind of the first thing we're going to be doing is actually, I don't think I've unlocked that already. There is. Okay, so we can make biomass out of the leaves, so, and make biomass out of the wood. This burns quite a bit better, and eventually we can actually upgrade it to solid biomass that burns even better. But for now, that's a good start. Actually pull these out of here and make those as well. These flowers off, get them out of my way. We will need them later. We won't color cartridges, but time being. So there's 3 things of biomass for this next time. Just look how gorgeous that is. And like I said, I don't even have this maxed out as far as settings, as far as anything goes. Let's look in our hub here and decide what we're going to do for our next thing. So yeah, I'd like to get the MAM up. Need screws for that. Not really quite ready for assemblers, and all this mod stuff we won't be jumping into anytime soon. Do want to get to solid biome fuel fairly soon, because that's even way more efficient. And it also allows us to get the chainsaw. So probably gonna be, yeah, so we're gonna jump and not finish tier 1 at the moment, because I'm not too concerned about you know, the MAM and everything. I say that, but the MAM starts unlocking a lot of things as well, and the map's nice, but I don't really need it since I've played the game quite a bit. So we're going to actually kind of push forward and go to obstacle clearing, because I really want to get that chainsaw, and I want to get solid biofuel up and running, because that'll just help everything. I won't be having to run around and be picking up these leaves all the time, which I'm currently full to do so. I don't want to open in Codex. I want to check it out. Oh, I can't. Alright, so I just gotta let it run out. I'll just let it run out. Need some more cable and screws as well. Guess we can come over here and make this be making. Actually, put down another constructor here. We're going to be pushing some of them. Just to make cable, and we'll just stick it in there for now. And okay. Oh, I guess I can't put all my wire in there. We're gonna delete these 2 lines here. 3 lines actually. And we're bringing that over, so it's only 1. This line back here goes. All this back up for. And I'll have this be making cable. You're running a good bit of cable as well. Eventually, once this really kind of gets stocked off, I'll start feeding some into this here, because this takes 60 per minute wire, and this is only making 30. So if I hook it up directly, it's just going to consume it all. I don't want to do that, but I do want to be able to have one set up to where I'm constantly making some in the background. And I think I want to do the same over here as well, to be making screws off the start. We'll just set this puppy rack here. Looks good enough. And like I said, once again, don't worry about all the spaghettiness, because this will all be deleted before long. But I do want to be able to making tons of products in the long term. here. Says right there it'll build. We'll try it. Ooh, that's going to be a spaghetti belt. Yep. Well, let's see. Yeah, we can do it there. I do believe. I think we can get away with that. Yeah. Well, there we go. Now we're making screws. And we glitched through the tree. That's okay. Said once all this really gets rolling, almost there. Who's gonna run out first? You got tons. You got tons. You're eating it. That's okay. And throw some solid biomass in there when that runs out. See if we can catch it. I doubt it. We'll try. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, we did. Look at us. Yes, now you can see how much longer the solid biomass actually lasts. That should help us out quite a bit. And I thought you could get it to where it would just hold, so yep, you just double click the space bar and that locks it in there. You know, and I'm actually just gonna get rid of all this iron and just delete it, copper and stuff like that, because we do have infinite resources, and it's just clogging up my inventory at this moment. I hope to well, say that. Oh, maybe not double click, maybe it is just spacebar. Go ahead and fill us up with some good biomass. That'll keep us rolling for a little while. The one nice thing about biomass burners, it doesn't actually waste it. It only consumes what it has to for the equipment that you have on it in the first place. So makes it nice. But definitely, probably in this episode, probably gonna run around and literally take all the plant matter out of here to be able to turn it all into biomass, and then hopefully we will also be concreting this major area and just start really setting up our very first real factory of a sort that'll still be temporary, because this hub and everything will eventually get moved again, and probably even this first starter setup and everything, because this will be a basic starter base off the start here, just to kind of get you up and running. But eventually this is probably going to turn into an actual custom factory, since there's tons of iron here and decent bit of limestone, because you got 2 more nodes over there of limestone, and I do believe there's one right over here as well. Do I have that right? Or it might be a little turned around here. Yeah, there is. So you got 2 here, and there's actually another one just like right on the other side of this rock as well. And then this one here. So it's got tons of limestone. So I'll probably, in these limestone areas, I'll close them off, and they'll just be constantly just making nothing but concrete, because pretty much that's pretty much all you use limestone for, is just to make concrete. But like I said, I do plan on concrete in this world, and in order to do so, I'm going to need tons of concrete. So the probably the very bottom floor, which, let's see, can I put storage underneath there and will it glitch through? I don't think it will. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, so eventually this bottom floor will end up turning into being just quite a few storage containers that are just slam full of concrete. Alright, so we're now fully biomass burning. That should definitely hold us off for a little while. Yeah, that's only used 25 since we got it up and running. So, sorry, the machines are loud. And like I said in the first episode, if any of these audio settings you think I should maybe possibly turn separate machines down, or something in particular that you're hearing that is bothering you, my mic, anything, feel free to let me know down in the comments. That way I can address it. I have turned this episode down a few more decibels on my microphone, because I felt like the other one was just a hair too loud in some instances, and I do not want to blow anybody's eardrums out. Little bit background story of myself is I'm ex-military, and I've had a lot of loud noises throughout my life, and definitely don't want to contribute to anybody else's hearing loss. So it's kind of a little hard for me. Sometimes the sounds sound fine to me, but that is also because I definitely have tendonitis, and have had a lot of things explode next to my head over the years, so definitely don't have the best of hearing anymore. But yeah, if everybody could just let me know how you liking everything going so far. This episode here, we're not going to run much longer. This is kind of a little just a update from the last episode, due to the fact that it crashed on me. I was gonna kind of end it pretty soon, but due to the crashing, I figured I'd go ahead and get y'all a little bit further along here this time around, because we were just trying to get to the last major hub update to be able to get our full hub build, to get to tier 1 here, get to the actual tier 1. So we were trying to complete tier 0, and yeah, I really want to get this one. So we need just a few more plates, which those are surely already done. The wire's probably done. Don't think the screws will be done, but if they are, we will complete that and get that knocked out. How many screws we have in here? Alright, that's gonna be close. Alright, so we're making a good bit of plates. I can grab some more of everything while we're here. Just keep collecting up. Great. So we'll run over here, grab some more wire, and grab more cable. And go ahead and get that obstacle clearing done. It's good cable for right now. Let's see. Let's get this knocked out. need 120 more screws. Do I have any iron ingots? I do not. So, grab some real quick. That run wide open, and we'll just handcraft a few more irons. Not iron screws, but screws. There is such a thing as iron screws, though. Go ahead and sit here and craft up the other 120 so screws real quick, and get that completed up. Let's go ahead and finish this out and push the red button. I love watching this thing leach.
Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Okay, so she's done. So awesome. That allows us to build the chainsaw. Let's build that real quick. We need another 160. Some more screws. So, and get back to building some of those right now. And a little bit of solid biomass to get the chainsaw up and running. Oh, not enough screws. 10 more. Dang it. Yeah, so let's build this chainsaw. Alright. And, did that open another hand slot? It did not. That's okay. This thing's nice, so instead of having to go around and hand pick every one of these, you can just hit one and it does the whole area. And it makes great chainsaw sounds. But it also allows us to cut down trees, which is also awesome. Because over time, there's definitely going to be quite a few of them in our way. And yep, these guys are not aggressive towards us. Awesome. So, eventually, we will be able to just wipe this whole area pretty quickly. And, we're also set up a because the thing makes a lot of noise. That also makes it really nice to be able to mass collect everything. And we'll actually go ahead and set up a I think it's in the constructor. We can just so yeah, we need just to input. Actually, we are going to go over here. For to start, we're going to actually build a biomass system on the ground. So let's bring out some foundations here. And we're not going to lock them to the grid for now. Just going to... I'm going to do a temporary setup somewhere for us to be able to... So we will be able to come up here. And I'm going to do these off the ground here. Come in up here and dump leaves and wood, and they will go there, and there. And once again, this is still kind of a temporary setup as well. So these are going to be making biomass, and this is going to be making wood biomass. And then they're going to come out here. So we're going to put a merger down, which I need to set up my hotkeys again. Set it here, and we're going to actually turn that way. That there. So that can feed into there. This can feed here. And then this is going to go back into another constructor, but we're going to have it turned around this way, making solid biomass. And then that's going to come out and just be biomass here. I'll be glad when we get our cover packs and such. Definitely make this a lot easier. So, and then this is going to be making solid. So now I'll be able to come in here, drop off, off the wood, and so drop off the leaves. And if you hold control and click, it actually sends everything. So power pole there. And we're just going to put a standalone biomass burner over here. Just will not keep all that running. If I could have enough. Yeah, great. So we're just going to set another biomass burner right here, and this biomass burner is just going to be strictly to run biomass. So yeah, that powers all that up. That should power all that up. Yep, good. And making our first biomass coming out of there. And all that's going to feed into here and be converted into solid biomass. And we're actually going to stick one more storage building right here as well with in this merger, where we can get rid of get back to it right there. Yeah. Get rid of all this biomass as well automatically. So, definitely want it to be making nothing but solid biomass as much as we can. It's just way more efficient. Yep. Alright. Got nice little ladders on most of everything that you can actually use and climb. So, sorry, I didn't want to make everybody sick. This is our nice little biomass area. We can go mass collect, drop off leaves and wood, and it will turn it into solid biomass for us that we can turn around and put back into our biomass burners. And as painful as it is, it's not too bad once you get to this stage. With the chainsaw and stuff like that, you'll be able to collect tons of this area quite quickly. And little Mr. Doggo over there, and you know, really run the factory for the most part. It's still a little aggravating that you can't leave and go across the other side of the map or whatnot. This is a huge map. This is just one section of the biome, and we can go all the way over past that. That's a giant mountain if you're not familiar, and the whole, I mean, this is just literally one little spot in a biome. This biome here with the trees and stuff is quite large as well. So, well, I sure appreciate everybody hanging out with us. This is SatisfactorySaga signing off for now. Please stay tuned. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. We're going to be doing it regular uploads. So, if you like what you see, please let me know. Love y'all. Peace out.